The crypto market's sitting at a massive $550 billion market cap, though it's down 3.2%. Bitcoin is holding strong above $109,000 after peaking at over $111,000. Ethereum is cruising past $2,500, while XRP trades at $2.35. Over the last 24 hours, we're up half a point, and for the week, we're down just 1%, fluctuating between $229 and $238. But here's the kicker. Some exciting fundamentals are making waves today. It's clear we're inching closer to the legislation the market has been waiting for. Take a look at this. Big news brewing. The European Union is considering removing 20 banks from the SWIFT global payment system as part of a new sanctions package aimed at Russia. And what's Russia up to? Doubling down on BRICS with their coalition partners. Things are really heating up, folks. Sure, Russia has its SPFS system, but the BRICS coalition and their new payment system are set to play a major role in the evolving digital on-chain economy. Meanwhile, Ripple and XRP are shaping up to be game changers, with adoption tying directly into the G20's cross-border payment goals. This is what we've been talking about for years, people. The G20's 2027 and 2030 cross-border payment plans are taking center stage. The demand for faster, cheaper, and more transparent cross-border payments is skyrocketing, with a staggering $34 trillion market up for grabs. Here's the kicker. The G20 has made this a top priority, recognizing its potential to fuel economic growth, boost international trade, and drive global development. Intrigued? Stick with me. Take a closer look at this. See the diagram? Remember the U.S. Faster Payments Council? Ripple's been in the game, partnering with them and even collaborating with the Federal Reserve's task force. Ring a bell? Well, here's where it all comes together. How can U.S. domestic payment providers help achieve the G20 targets for 2027 and 2030? Simple. Foster collaboration across industries, team up with fintechs and startups driving innovation in cross-border payments. Think RippleNet and Stellar. There it is, the quiet part said out loud. But wait for it, here come the skeptics. It says RippleNet, not XRP. You know what I mean? It's like handing someone a helmet with a chin strap and still needing to explain how it works. For those curious, the actual report is here, page 14, if you want to check for yourself. The link's in my post. Big news, right? And as a gentle reminder to some folks who say, we're not part of the Faster Payments Council. Okay, then, you do you. By the way, shout out to Pat Thielen from Ripple for keeping it real.
Hello, everyone. I'm Pat Thielen. I'm the Vice President of Global Account Management at Ripple. We truly believe that there is an internet of value coming, much like the internet provided with communications and email in the 90s and through the beginning of the millennium. Today, the payment system is advancing. And unlike a lot of the other crypto players in Ripple space, we truly believe that the revolution is going to occur from within. So the ecosystem that the U.S. Faster Payments Council has put together will be those players that will make sure we advance the industry. The working groups that are coming out, it's the cross-border, the QR, the directory model. These are really opportunities to take that user experience, the interoperability that has been designed in the other initiatives, and really apply it to real-world problems. Many countries have leapfrogged the U.S. in real-time payments, so this is a real opportunity for us to leverage a body like this. The playing field is set, and you can either sit on the sidelines or suit up with U.S. Faster Payments Council and change the game.
Pat Thielen from Ripple on the U.S. Faster Payments Council. Oh, I'm sure that's just a coincidence, right? Or maybe not. But wait, it gets even more interesting. Think about this. If all this collaboration with RippleNet, Stellar, and the whole shebang is actually going to take off, guess what becomes essential? You guessed it, stablecoins.
If really we went big into stablecoin in this country, what effect could that have on the strength of the dollar? Because people might have to hold dollars in order to match against it, or even for treasuries.
Well, we are going big on digital assets. So Trump administration has made digital assets a priority. Pat's administration starved and almost made extinct a lot of these companies and pushed it offshore. So what we want to do is apply the highest U.S. regulatory and AML standards to digital assets, especially stable coins. And I've seen estimates that just over the short term, stable coins could create $2 trillion of demand for U.S. treasuries and treasury bills. To put that in context, the number is probably about $300 billion right now.
This is a game changer. Stable coins, what are they really? Think of them as the tokenized vehicles paving the way for sovereign currencies to flow seamlessly in the new on-chain digital economy. We've been heading in this direction, but now the US Treasury is officially recognizing it. Take a moment to check out this quick clip from Senator Haggerty. It's worth your
to create
attention.
a dollar-backed stablecoin is an important strategic asset.
Trump World Global?
Well, they would have to comply with the new federal law.
Right.
And no one right now complies with the work that we've done in the House or Senate on a stablecoin act. Circle doesn't fully comply. Tether is not even in the United States. It's outside the U.S. It wouldn't comply. So if we have a high standard, the world will come to that high standard for enforcement and for definition. And, you know, if the Trump coin can meet that definition, so be it. There'll be multiple competing stable coins, in my view. You see the headlines today that the large banks are thinking about collectively having a stable coin. It's a new payment rail in Web3 on a blockchain to compete with other payment methodologies. I don't view it as a store of value. I view it as debit cash, credit stable coin, buy something institutionally or and as a consumer.
Do you see it as hopefully disinflationary, meaning that it should take cost out of the system?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, blockchain generally, what attracts me to crypto is not crypto, not Bitcoin, but the operating system benefits of blockchain. I think it takes costs out of the system. I think for consumers, it creates accessibility. Look at the Benji, which is Franklin Templeton's money market account that's been tokenized. They can offer that at a higher rate and a lower dollar amount to customers because the cost has been taken out of the system.
There it is, right? Now we're getting to the heart of it, a next-gen payment system revolution. Think of stablecoins as little cars cruising down a digital highway, and XRP? XRP is the fuel that keeps those cars running. But that's not all. XRP also acts as a bridge, turbocharging those cars to settle transactions faster, cutting down the miles they need to travel. This is the game changer we're talking about here. Don't just take my word for it. Listen to Representative French Hill, someone who truly gets the intricacies of this space. If real USC fits the bill, then great. I think that's exactly why they've been holding it back all this time. Real USC was designed with high value institutional utility and rock solid compliance at its core. That's the point. It's built for the future of enterprise payments. Fully compliant, fully transparent, properly backed, and ready to lead the way. But here we are. Early 2025 was the promise, right? Yet we're already halfway through the year and still nothing. To me, that delay feels very intentional. I think they're keeping real USD as pristine as possible, free from any bad press, shady ties, or controversy. No bad actors, no questionable moves. They want it clean, polished, and irresistible to enterprises and financial institutions. And when the time is right, those institutions will be lining up for it. Look around: Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Citigroup. The heavyweights are gearing up, folks. They're diving headfirst into the stablecoin arena, and it's going to be a game changer. Picture this: more stablecoins, more central bank digital currencies, more tokenized bonds, tokenized stocks, you name it. Reserve the new digital vehicles cruising on our value network, our super highway of innovation. The busier the highway, the faster adoption grows. And guess who's perfectly positioned to thrive in this on-chain digital economy? That's right, XRP, leading the charge in settlement solutions. This is the future we're building. And if you're as excited as I am, don't miss Chris Giancarlo taking the stage in just 5 days at XRP Las Vegas. It's going to be electric. See you there.